to TitanReach. First thing today, there's been a big announcement. The remainder of this early access pre-alpha dev build portion of the game is going free to play August 1st. So, whatever time remains until alpha begins, anybody can come on in, try the game, enjoy the see-through arms and the like. There's more information about this in the Discord and on the website. But yeah, if you thought you might want to check this out, the opportunity is coming. For now, though, I want to make the most of this time when people are still not all over the place to try to look into stuff on PvP Island. I'm going with a ranged setup with the Wolfbane set and my new Oak Longbow, which is the best bow. Going to maybe try to mine some Vertium, maybe fight some stuff. We'll see how things go. And there is also still the question of, do the enemies float into the sky still? There's a wolf. There's many wolves. I got some wolf stuff. It's not really what I want right now. They seem to be kind of hard to spot. In particular, I want to check out the scorpions. It's more of a spider cave. And maybe the gargoyles. Those are also interesting. Oh, that's just another portal out. The wolves most likely still just drop wolf stuff, so that's not hugely interesting right now. Not entirely sure things are really working perfectly. Here's the construction zone. Okay. This is the area with the interesting things. Any Vertium in there? Any scorpions in here? Try the other mines. And we need to be wielding the pickaxe. That is the other problem with trying to mine here. You have to risk your weapon if you switch to the pickaxe. But honestly, an oak bow is not a huge deal. Seems like the enemies still might not be around. So this might be the opportunity to try to go for the diamonds here. So I think that's the gem you get from these. I mind a few bits of Vertium ore. Just to have it. It's a good spot right here. 2 Vertium right next to each other. Definitely not the fastest mining. So, depending on how rare the gems are here, that might still be a bit of a trek if you want to actually get the Vertium ore out of here. And the base value is not super high or anything. I think we'll leave that for now. And switch back to the bow. I guess we have bow and pickaxe on the bar. Maybe fish is 3. Yeah. Random copper ore down here. Along with all the Vertium. Pretty sure there's supposed to be scorpions in here. And that does complicate things immensely. There's a coal rocks in here too. Is this supposed to be... You can mine the coal out of the wagon. Interesting. Supposed to be enemies here. There's a gargoyle. We can probably fight him. Right here. No, still not seeing any scorpions. Oh well. What do the scorpions drop? We will figure out some other time, I guess. Yeah, we killed a gargoyle. They drop potentially nothing. Even if they don't drop anything, since they actually exist as a monster here, presumably you could farm them for pets. That's a good enough reason for some fighting. Yeah. Still a very rare chance, though. Over here in Krellick's Cove. So we got scorpions missing in action, gargoyles that don't drop anything. Guess we can just stock up on Vertium. I was hoping that the scorpions would exist. Well, do I really though? It really makes mining more difficult when things are around. I think there's also some skeletons around here somewhere. It's very much work in progress. Quite work in progress. That's okay. Do we want to eat our Hagnesh to bring back more Vertium? I suppose. I suppose that's a good idea. We'll keep a few for a second here, just in case things go wrong. Presumably there's eventually going to be Vertium not in a PvP zone. But for the time being, while there isn't too much new to do, and before everyone in the world can come play the game, that's probably the best time to do some Vertium mining here. The bar is broke. Something happened there. Nope. Okay. Just getting myself a bit of Vertium so I could make myself new sets of Vertium gear on the off chance that we lose it somehow. Probably not a bad idea. Coal is easy to come by because we can just get that at the regular mine in a not PvP zone. So that's not the part that's worrisome. If we're not going to face any enemies here, we'd probably be okay. Just bring in... Oh, we've kind of broke it again. We're still mining, though, somehow. And now it's on the ground. Maybe. Is it? I don't see any Vertium to pick up. Looks like dropping stuff here might drop it through the world. So, that's noteworthy. It's still a bit of a mess. That's okay. Need 3 more Vertium. Now we need to find the quickest route out of the PvP zone. Seems like there's 2 different portals, so just need to find one of them. This area looks like it should have spiders in it. Squishy. Well, everything's going to be wiped come alpha anyway, so slightly abusing the kind of broken PvP islands, not a huge deal. Okay. I think we're going to bank our range gear since we don't need it, and we will head back in full steel with our cobalt pickaxe to potentially mine a little bit quicker. It's an idea. Here, trust inventory, 37 Vertium ore. Very good. I stick with the sapphire ring still. We bring the defense amulet. We got multiple of those. And full steel. Probably the same. Cobalt pick. Perfect. Because we did see that the wolves apparently still exist, so we need at least a little bit of armor to sprint past them. Because eventually we'll get far enough away and then they will stop chasing us. So wolves, it's weird because the wolves like just kind of exist. Not exactly sure. You can see them over there. There's one. Yeah. Previously, all the enemies were in the sky. But I think now they all just fall into the void instead. So, it is what it is. There's the other portal. It's interesting that there's two portals, but you always seem to come in the one. I guess it stops people from guarding one portal, but there's just two. That's not much better. PvP really is going to depend on how combat ends up working anyways, so. For the time being, completely work in progress. See if we can mine some Vertium a little quicker with such a better pickaxe. Whether or not it actually does anything is another question. It looks blue while doing it, so that's fine. Skills are still in good. Yeah, getting any higher than this levels of skills right now is a large time investment for very little reward. There's a high scores that's going to be wiped. That's pretty much it. Now, if they add anything else before we get wiped for the alpha, we'll be able or closer to being able to do all that stuff, so that's all good. It's gonna be interesting to see how many players come in for the free-to-play. There's at least a few hours of content here to do. If you're not crazy and go for all skills 50 plus like me. Or higher. You can go higher. Things could be difficult on PvP Island. Because even at my level, people can just annihilate me. Because there is no level banding or anything. Come to PvP Island, get one shot. It's a dangerous place to be when other people are around. That's why we're getting this Vertium right now. There's also questions of how well the current map is going to play with multiple people. There's very small amounts of spawns for things that could get a little contested. We'll have to see. It's anybody's guess how many people are going to show up for this. Could be literally everyone on Earth. Could be like a dozen people. So, how many servers they end up spinning up for this is going to be a balancing act. Also feel bad for people starting now, since alchemy and the mining, forging, blacksmithing is in such a state right now. Maybe they'll add a banker over at the Alchemist, and then everything will be fine. But my goodness, right now is alchemy and iron just an absolute pain. That'll do. We got 67 verdium. That's a solid amount. Yeah, verdium greatsword. Cool. Positive equipment button still doesn't work. Anyways, this was mostly just to get that announcement out there for anybody watching these videos. We fought some gargoyles. That was something. You definitely probably need range for them. I guess I could have tried getting closer, see if they aggroed on you. For the time being, range is really good because you don't have to dance back and forth to fight. That is one thing that I hope the combat update changes. But for now, I will probably be back for the launch of free-to-play early access here. See what's all happening. And also, any more updates. Or things on PvP Island working. All that jazz. I'll see you. Oh, I might actually see you. Exactly you. Hello, exactly you. You could be playing this game for free. August 1st. Next time. Goodbye. Yep, that's still a thing. I don't know if one of these buttons in particular that I use for stopping the recording is the one that's stopping this. But yes, here we go. I have clicked off the game, and now I can leave. Next time, goodbye.